Hi guys, it's Sam from Creatively Sam's, and today I'm making macaroni and cheese. First time I tasted this was at my grandson's shower. My daughter-in-law had made it, and she kindly gave me her recipe. And if you want to see how I did this, stay tuned. It's coming up next. Okay, what you need is a 2-pound box of Velveeta. This calls for 1.5 to 2 pounds of macaroni. I only have 1, so we'll see how that turns out. And you need 1 stick of butter, a 1/2 cup of flour, 1 cup of milk, breadcrumbs, and some shredded cheddar cheese. The first thing I'm going to do is get the macaroni cooking, and I'm going to cube up the entire box of Velveeta. Okay, the macaroni is done and rinsed and sitting aside, and I decided to add a 1/2 pound of shells to it because that's what I had, since the recipe called for 1.5 to 2 pounds. And now I'm melting the butter over a very low flame. Okay, the butter is all melted, and I'm going to whisk in the flour. And I'm going to keep whisking this until all the lumps are gone and it's nice and smooth, which is about a minute. And we'll be back after I get that done. Okay, that looks pretty smooth, and I'm going to gradually add in the milk and keep whisking. And you can add more milk if you think you need it. Once this starts to thicken, then I'm going to be adding the Velveeta. Okay, this did start to get a little thick, so I added a little more milk, probably about 1/4 cup. Now I'm going to start putting the Velveeta chunks in. I'm going to keep it on a low flame. And keep stirring this up until it melts. And this is going to take a while, so I'll be back. Okay, and while this is melting, I preheated my oven to 400 degrees. And this is going to be baked for 20 minutes when it's time. And as I'm melting, I'll be back. Okay, this probably took 5 minutes to completely melt. But now that it's melted, I'm going to put it into the cooked pasta and mix this real well. And then I'm going to be transferring it into a 9x13 pan. And we'll be back after I get this mixed up. Okay, I got it transferred into the 9x13, and I did put some Pam on there. And I'm just going to lightly sprinkle it with some breadcrumbs. And then this is going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. But I'm going to check it at about 15 minutes. And I'm going to take it out at about 15 minutes and sprinkle some of the shredded cheddar on it and put it back in and let it finish. Okay, it's been 15 minutes, and the breadcrumbs are starting to brown. put some of this shredded cheddar cheese on the top. And this is going to go back in for about 5 more minutes. Since my guys like cheese, I'm putting a lot on. Okay, it's going to go back in the oven, and then it's all done, and I'm ready to plate this up. And I know the guys are hungry, so I'm going to put this in pasta plates because they're wide and low, and they'll cool off faster. Oh, and the grandbaby's here, and he's hungry too. Okay, if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my posts. And happy creating, everyone.